Hey, what is going on, you pixelated Pancham? Today we're going to be playing and taking a look at a Flaaffy box build. Now, this is originally Jimmy Wuyt's build that they used to get 17th place at the Utrecht special event that had almost 700 players, 694 players, I think is how many they had. And I only changed 2 cards. I cut the Luxray V, because that's what they told me to cut. And then I also cut the Zinnia's Resolve, because I hate that draw supporter. And instead, we added in a Ultra Ball, and then I also went ahead and threw in... What else did I add here? Oh, a third Stormy Mountains, because finding Pokemon is good. And I felt like that was one of the things that I was kind of running into, not really as a problem, because I only lost 1 game with this deck. I think I went 9-1 in the games I played on stream with this deck. So I had a pretty good run. And the gameplay I'm going to be showing you is from those games on stream. So it will be Jimmy Wuyt's exact list that they used at Utrecht special event to get 17th place. But then I made a couple adjustments after I played it on stream for, I was like 10 or 11 games. Yeah, I went like 9-1 with it overall. I think I'm currently on like an 8-game win streak if I went over to play another ladder game right now. So put an Ultra Ball, put in Stormy Mountains. Because the one thing that I found that I was like, got a little bit scary was just like not finding the right Pokemon fast enough. And Zinnia's Resolve, definitely not a huge fan of that supporter. I think it's a pretty bad one. But when you're trying to find more draw supporters and you already have 4 research and 4 Marnie in the deck, it's kind of slim pickings, because even there's like 3 Serena in here as well, and Serena's not really that good of a draw supporter either. So I don't hate the Zinnia's Resolve when you're already maxing out all the other good draw supporters, but I was like, I would definitely like a little bit more Pokemon search. So Stormy Mountains and Ultra Ball have made their way into the list, and like I said, the Luxray V was just bad, and that's what they said as well. So cut that. A little bit more consistency. So let's talk about the deck, the attackers, and how you kind of line them up in certain matchups. So 4-4 Flaaffy in here, of course, to accelerate our energy into play to use all of our attackers. We've got the Raichu, our heavy hitter, 1-hit KO stuff like Gudra and Arctur, so specifically very strong to those matchups, and then can just 1-hit KO anything for us in any other matchup as well. Really powerful in the Mew matchup as well. Our Mew matchup basically goes Drapion for 3 prize cards into Raichu for 3 prize cards, and that's our 6 prize cards. Knock out 2 Mew V maxes. The matchups felt very good. I played against it a couple times. It just felt like as long as we set up, we just kind of win. The Zekrom's really strong into the... really just kind of a nice neutral attacker in most matchups, except up against Lost Box, because we're putting damage on ourselves, which isn't very good when they can use like Sableye and Cramorant and then return KOs. But up against any multi-prize deck, up against like even stuff like Gudra, if they don't have the Parasol, or Arctur, if they don't have the Parasol, even if they have the Parasol, hitting for 130 is still pretty solid. So any of those matchups, the Zekrom's a pretty good attacker. And specifically up against the Lugia deck, that deck doesn't play a ton of switch cards, so we can try and trap stuff like Zekrom or Stoutland, or not Zekrom, trap stuff like Lugia or Stoutland, or if they put like Dunsparce in play, we can like boss and trap an Archeops in the active for a turn, and then we combo that damage that we used to paralyze trap stuff with Medicham. So specifically lines up really well into stuff like the Archeops, but more specifically the Lugia V-Star. If they attack us with Lugia V-Star, we use Wild Shock. If they don't have Dunsparce in play, we do 260 damage. If they do have Dunsparce in play, we only do 130 damage. But then we can just Wild Shock again, 260 damage, and then we bring up the Medicham, Yoga Loop, knock out the Lugia, and then get another turn. So super powerful attacker in this deck is the Medicham with the Yoga Loop to get extra turns. It's pretty cool. So Zekrom's the main attacker in that matchup. Once we get far enough ahead in the prize exchange, once again, Raichu can kind of come through and kind of clean up back-to-back knockouts or whatever, kind of close out the game from there. And then we have the Vikavolt, which is specifically very powerful into the Lost Box matchups. At first, I thought this deck had a terrible Lost Box matchup, and I'm not convinced it's favorable or even 50-50. It might still be slightly unfavored, but the Vikavolt gives you a really strong chance for sure, because we can hit stuff like Crams or Comfeys, hit the Comfey for 50 damage or hit the Cram for 100 damage, leaving it with, both those with 10 HP left and 20 HP left, and then we can clean them up with the Yoga Loop from the Medicham. I would maybe go as far to say that we should try and include a second Vikavolt for the Lost Box matchup. Also really good against like the Gudra deck and stuff like that to slow them down while we kind of build up energy and play to use with the Raichu later on. So I could see definitely playing 2 Vikavolt in this deck for sure, and potentially another Boss's Orders as well, to allow us to be able to gust up those Comfeys and Crams and stuff like that, so we can, get that hit in there with the Paralyzing Bolt, and then we just retreat the Vikavolt into a Medicham that we loaded up with Flaaffy, and then we, take the Yoga Loop knockout, and then we just retreat the Medicham back into the Vikavolt, and then do the Paralyzing Bolt again. So if we have 3 Flaaffy set up, we don't ever lose any energy in play. We just keep re-putting them in play over and over again. It's a pretty cool combo that you can set up in that matchup. But, of course, if they ever put anything in the active that doesn't just kind of get lined up for a Paralyzing Bolt into Yoga Loop combo, it can start to fall apart. So that's why like a third boss's orders I think could be pretty cool for that matchup. But also we only need to do that so many times to get far enough ahead in the prize exchange where we can just, you know, start using Super Zap Cannon or even start attacking with Zekrams and stuff and kind of can just clean up the game with whatever at that point. We only need to get so far ahead with that combo. We don't have to just like completely paralyzing bolt for the whole game against a Lost Box decks. But that's the list. That's some of the matchups. Let's go ahead, let's get some gameplay so you can really see how the deck functions and works. And of course, check out the secondary YouTube channel for some more action over at AzulGG2. Link in the description. Let's get into it. I feel like it's kind of a neutral on that, so it's just cool to have a mix as opposed to them all being one way or the other. It's not really a big deal. It's just like kind of an observation of how they're wording cards from here on out, it seems like. You don't want to be nerfed by possibly clunking your deck rather than allowing people to misplay but unnecessarily cards back. I don't know, it doesn't feel like it's like, I don't know, maybe I am just wrong on that, and like it is actually just having more options, which is like another option. Like if you're just forced to ordinary route through things back, I mean, but picking the right thing, I don't know, maybe I'm just wrong on this. I might just be wrong on this, but I just feel like I like the some to force and some not to force. But initially when they made all the up to switches, I was kind of a fan of the flexibility of it all, and I'm just kind of more neutral on it, I guess. Up to, yeah, I'd rather play a research here than I think I just do this first. I mean, I guess Zinnia's here is the move, right? Just get rid of 2 of these. I don't really want to use Serena just here. Seems so bad. Got some more squad here. It's like we're cooking here. We get like this sheep, that sheep. They got 2 in the loss zone. They're down 0 net. I'm getting to 7 is definitely pretty reasonable next turn, so I should probably go get myself a Manaphy, so I don't just lose to Greninja going snipe. If they play waters, I guess I don't know if they play waters or not, but that's a good thing to assume that they play the waters. It's fine. Hey, what's up, something? I could have also like gone quick ball for Greninja, then used Greninja before I used the Zinnia's Resolve, I guess, to try and find a research. I did the speed lightning, and then I could have done the other thing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, the Tinas are out, bro. They're cooking. How do I even deal with the Tinas? They play a lot of switch cards, right? Like people are trying to get accustomed to the deck rotation. It would be really cool. Well, actually, no, it's like that won't be that cool. Never mind. We already get like rotation pretty early, like compared to when it actually happens. I don't know. I almost wonder. Nah, that's kind of weird. They shouldn't do that. I was about to say something, but they shouldn't do it, so I'm not gonna say it. Yeah. When's live? Rotate to online. Rotate to live. End of this month. I feel like I should go with Vika Vault here, right? Like for sure. I should just like Vika. And I can try and do like a Metacham player or 2, maybe. Metachump. Marnie combo it as well. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool combo. Opening the Luxury like really sucked, to be honest. This guy, I hate this guy. I hate him so much. I hate him. All right, they do play waters, confirmed. They're down a decent amount of energy. We're looking at 5 in the loss zone. Where does this air balloon go, man? I don't know. It's crazy. Probably here, right? Here, it's okay here too, though. It's probably better here, actually. Well, no, because I might want to net Manaphy out of play and not put it back. So I should put it here, actually. Put on the active as well. I just hate this guy so much. Yeah, I should just go here. All right. Yeah, Luxury might get targeted pretty early anyway, so I should let him go. Just gotta let him go. Okay. So I don't have a scoop up net yet, like I wanted, so I can do the wombo combo. Is it even worth it? Should I just like Zekrom punch this? I don't even know if going for this kind of combo is even worth it. Well, if I top deck net, I'd want to use this to get Metacham, so I should just wait on that, I think. Like, I have to like get Metacham. Oh, the Air Balloon should have gone on the Vikavolt if I'm trying to do the Metacham play though, right? If I'm trying to do the Metacham play, the Air Balloon should have gone on the Vikavolt actually. I can still like attach act. Well, no. Yeah, I forgot I have to get energy on the Metacham too. Yeah, I'm trying to get into Metacham next turn. Yeah, all right. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get into Metacham next turn. I definitely need to play that differently. I can need net the mana if he had to play. I need energy in the discard pile for the Metacham. I should put the I should put the Air Balloon on the active. That's what I should have done. Spit innocently. Good top deck to get it going though. You can save the cut the Luxray if you want. It did absolutely nothing for me or Jimmy all weekend. The Luxray. What was it in there for? Yeah, what was the Luxray in there for? I'm actually curious. It does seem bad. I'm not gonna lie. It seems a little overcooked. Raichu's got to be pretty good in this matchup actually. I kind of like all these cards. I'm a big fan of all these cards. I like all of them. They're all really cool. They're all really cool guys. I could get rid of one sheep because I don't think I'm ever setting up 4 sheep. Now this would only hurt if my opponent chases my sheep though. Oh shoot! I got the combo. Holy smokes! That was a paralyzed Reggie's for 120 and then Yoga Loop, but Reggie's is still unwinnable. Okay. Yeah, I saw that play when I looked at the deck, but I was like, that seems definitely overcooked. Overcooked indeed. I got the Yoga Loop, but I don't have the boss follow-up. Does it even like do anything then? All right, we're gonna top deck the boss. That's the plan. I'm not gonna overthink it here. Don't overthink it. Just do it. They also have to like send something up for me to hit too, so that could also help me as well. All right, we get the boss here off the prize cards every time. So unlucky, man. Why PTCG not PTCG Live? Because PTCG Live is worse than PTCG. It's more enjoyable to play games of Pokemon. Drop Zinnias and Lux for 1 flying Pikachu, 1 local. What the exact list is today? Zinnias and Lux for 1 flying P. Flying P. I guess it could beat Reggie's then. They gave me the Comfy! Bro, they're inting! I mean, you love to see it, to be honest, though. That's my opponent. They don't know what they've done. We're gonna teach them, though. We're doing some teaching today. It's a teaching type of day. Let's just put this here, right? Yeah. I could see the flying P, to be honest. The 1/1 flying P would be good again. It's not very good. It's like okay against Lost Box. You don't have Parasol. Yeah, kind of mid against Lost Box. Maybe I should have left an energy there, actually. Maybe I did troll with that. Now they could boss this and then trap it, and that'd be kind of annoying. They did the one thing they were supposed to not do, man. Yeah, it's more enjoyable to play a game of Pokemon on PTCG than PTCG Live. So I see no reason to switch to PTCG Live until I'm forced to at the end of the month. I can see the 1 flying P. It would give you a chance. It would give you a solid shot against Reggie's, actually, to be honest, a 1/1 flying Pikachu. Because even though they can Regice it because you don't play Parasol, you can retreat, attack with like a Zekrom for a turn, maybe play a Marnie, hope they don't have the Gust, or you have like the Scoop Up Net, so you go like retreat plus Scoop Up Net. Give you a shot against Reggie's. Because to be honest, not having a shot against Reggie's is kind of tough. I like to be able to beat Reggie's. I don't like losing to Reggie's. I don't like it, man. I don't like losing to Reggie's. It's not fun. It's not fun to lose to Reggie's. Very unenjoyable experience. I could definitely see that for sure. Or what if they do it again? What if my opponent does it again? Where they like feed me no, this is what I was scared of. No, they brought up the Zekrom. Let's go. They don't know, bro. They don't know. I don't know, man. They don't know. I don't know. They don't know. I don't know. They don't know. I don't know. I don't know what they don't know. Okay. this first. So I could play the research to try and find the boss. Are they up to 10 yet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So like if they have this plus Chorus, but they boss this turn and didn't Chorus. They also need to find a grass energy, and they are locked out of 4 grass energy. So I think I should dig pretty hard for the boss here. I think that's probably the play. So I'm gonna go with speed here. It's a bit harder to treat it, set it up more cleanly. Sure. I just drew all my attackers, man. That's sick. That's not sick. That's super not sick. I literally drew all of my attackers. I could have not played the speed there, but I was like, okay, if I draw the, it takes me deeper to the deck. If I draw the boss, I can hold the hand if I don't draw the boss. Sick, 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 sick. Okay, so I can go quick ball away. I think I'm just gonna need some heavy hitters to close out this game from here on out. So the Zekrams are probably, I think I should need the like double Raichu would probably win me this game, to be honest. We're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna Ordinary Rod back. Ooh, how many energy are in here actually? 1. I'll probably the energy attachments return are pretty important. So get back 1 sheep, so I have the potential of the triple sheep still at some point. Do that. Net this. Send up the Cham. Bench this. Research. I could have not attached the speed and just done the research play. I don't know. I didn't like that. I didn't like it, man. I didn't like it. Okay, so I have this 4 seal stone now. They could be playing 5 grass, so they could get their next turn. 4 seal stone. I should probably put it in play, but I'm not gonna get rock sand next turn, so I can just hold it actually. Yeah, I'm not getting rock sand next turn. If I put on one of the bench ones, they could have like cram plus boss KO and remove it. I don't know. I think I just hold it. I don't. Maybe I'm being like over safe with that play, but I think holding it's like probably fine. We'll see. Might be a little over safe, but I think we're chilling. Yeah. Now they finally realized that they were fucking up before. Like, ah, oh, shoot, I should stop. I should stop doing that. But there's more. Probably just put it here. It's fine. Wait, is there even a boss in here? Yes. Let's go. Come here, buddy. This is such a stupid play. It's funny though. This is funny. I kind of want like a 3rd boss in here so I can do this more consistently against them. Because only 2 boss makes this play hard to do consistently. But there's like other things you can do. If they send up Guru, you can like Paralyzing Ball twice into Metacham. If they send up Greninja's like an awkward one. You can't do it against Greninja. It's got the 130. So you can't like trap the Greninja. They can like always push that, and you can't really do anything about that. Yeah. That's one you can't really do anything about. There's no way to really fix that either that I can like think of, so. Could play a Zapdos. All right, now you're cooking too much there, Slap. You're overcooking. You're overcooking for sure. Or bench. Yeah, bench hitters is not really a thing that we can afford, I think. They're just like, they've literally burned all their resources as well here. I think we're just gonna win, just like, they just have nothing left. Okay. Okay, so we'll do this. Treat. See what they got after I do this as well. We set up this. I mean, if they, yeah, I should play around if they do send up the Comfy. So put them here. I think that's fine. Yoga Loop again. Let's go. Ooh, we got a Marnie now. So I could go Raichu Knockout. Or I could just like net the Zekrom, bench a Mareep, and go into item lock again. I kind of like just going into item lock again. I kind of like doing this. Hold up. I think I'm gonna do this. I want to make sure everything can retreat. I'm like overthinking this right now, though. I don't need to be doing this right now. Yeah, I think we should go into item lock again here. I think that's fine. And like look to set up the third sheep. I gotta make sure everything can move though. That's what I'm like. Oh, we have an air balloon left as well. Okay, we're chilling. Yeah, we have like plenty of options. Do I have any nets left? No, I'm out of nets. That's fine though. Is there down? Do they play more than 4 grass? I feel like they don't. They do have 10 in the lost zone now. So if they do have if they do have a grass for this, then they can start Requiem me. But I'm like, we're so far ahead. It's fine if they start Requiem me. If not, I'll just go paralyzing ball, and then super zap cannon for the knockout. We're just chilling. Serena, the other one. I could have Serena the other team. Well, no, it's the same Tina. Wait, they both have the psychic. It's the same thing. They're the same Tina. All right, we're chilling. Now we can fully set up. We can fully protect our board. Here. And then, oh, we're close to fully protecting board. Actually, we can't fully protect the board. I should not put so many on this thing. Actually, there's one should be one over there. I could paralyzing bolt it. No, I can never get it in Yoga Loop range, right? Once they attach? Well, no, if they attach here, they're knocking out my active. I don't have another paralyzing bolt to be used. There's only one Vika Bolt. I should just super zap cannon now, right? I don't think I need to like. I don't know, like I don't need to wait for anything else. Like super zap cannon here should be fine. Yeah, what am I waiting for? I don't think I'm waiting for anything. I think it's super zap cannon. I don't want to research away my hand because it's got the Serena in it, and it has the air balloon. I don't want to Marnie because they haven't really been doing anything, so I don't need to like disrupt their hand. I don't think. I would like my third sheep set up, but that's like the only thing. Oh, we had a boss left too. Oh wow, we were chilling. Yeah, third boss in here would be so. The third boss would be really good for the lost box matchup. But so would a flying Pikachu. Like a flying Pikachu would also make our lost box. Like we can sit there and do like the Vika Vault stuff, or we have the flying Pikachu to work with as well. Can you move the active? My active I could have, yeah. What would I have done though? Wait, can I like lose now or something? Should I be scared? Oh, can I move my active? Otherwise, or is it stuck there for the rest of the game? I see what you're saying. Yeah, I have an energy left. Actually, I'm not sure. Let's see.